what I want to know is your opinion on gun violence and gun control.
Well, first, why does it make you feel so bad that they're here?
Because I know that we grew up a different way.
You grew up a different way?
Yes.
What way do you think I espouse?
Very conservative, very.
Does that make me like a bad person? Like.
When you go against my rights and my beliefs, yes. I think so. But
so
to my question.
Okay.
Yeah.
About gun violence?
Yes.
What in particular?
Like the shootings that are going on in America, that thousands of kids are dying.
Well, thousands of kids aren't dying every year, but a lot of kids are dying. You're right.
It's actually 30,000 kids die a year due to gun violence.
30,000 kids do not die a year. 30,000 total people die due to gun violence, 2/3 of which are suicide, and the majority are urban violence. You guys can fact check me on this at any time, by the way. 30,000 kids do not die of gun violence a year. So in order to be consistent, because you care about gun violence,
yes, I do.
Should we take all the pistols away so that no gang violence can happen in Kansas City, Chicago, Houston, etc.?
Yeah.
So all pistols should be taken?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
So Americans should not have any guns at all?
I don't think so, no.
Do you agree?
I do agree.
So no guns at all. So we have about 380 million guns in this country. How do you suggest getting them?
I think we should just do background checks on everyone.
No, we already own them, right? So how do we take the guns away?
I mean, I don't think there's any real physical way we can take away the guns,
Right.
but how can we prevent this in the future?
Right, but that's important. Since we can't get rid of the 380 million guns, what are we going to do?
There has to be some form of incentive to get people to give up their guns in order
So
for that to happen.
like buybacks and
Yes.
confiscation?
Yes.
Yeah. Got it. So you would get rid of the Second Amendment?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Because children are dying.
Got it. So 30,000 people.
Children are dying.
Got it. 30,000 people die of gun violence a year, right? 30,000. 55,000 people die from auto fatalities every year. Should we get rid of cars?
Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, it is. No, you said 30,000. That's a lot of people, but a lot more people die because of cars. So we should get rid of them, right?
I don't think so. That's different.
No, it's not different. It's more people. We care about people, right? So we should try to make America safer, get rid of liberty. So cars got to go. Yeah.
So.
Well, but I thought we'll save lives. We'll save 55,000 lives a year.
Yeah, and
When you have liberty, you have bad things that happen. So, for example, when you have driving, we all love to drive. You have 55,000 people a year that'll either drive drunk or going ahead in traffic, but we accept the cost for the freedom. With guns, there are a lot of benefits to have guns. A lot.
What?
You can protect yourself against home invasion.
9 times out of 10, if you have a gun in your home, it is more likely to be used against you.
Yeah, if you have suicidal ideation and mental health problems, that's true.
If someone
For sure.
breaks into my house and steals my gun, that means I have suicidal
Well, no.
ideation.
The stat you're referencing is if the gun is used against you is only true if it's talking about self-harm. It's not true in other means. So you as young ladies on campus here, I don't know if you go to KSU or not,
Yeah.
but you have a gun, you can protect yourself against someone trying to attack you.
I also have a knife, pepper spray. That
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, knife and pepper spray won't do anything if a guy really wants to attack you. So a gun is an equalizer. So I hope you guys own guns, both of you.
We do not.
Why? I mean, I guess you're just, that's fine. That's your right. You could choose to own or not. But I guess the question is you must be consistent. If we want to stop the killing, then there's a lot of things we got to get rid of. We got to get rid of baseball bats. A lot of people die with baseball bats, domestic abuse. Got to get rid of knives. By the way, a lot of people die with knives, right? Because if it's about stopping the killing and ensuring safety, there's a lot of things we have to get rid of. But we don't have a government that's built on safety. We have a government that's built on liberty.
so why don't we have a government that's built on safety and protecting the people
Got
that
it.
they are
No,
saying
that's
that
an
they're
important
protecting?
question. Because why don't we have a government built on safety? That's not the American birth certificate. Our birth certificate is that you guys can do as you see fit, and there will sometimes be amazing things and negative things that happen. And when the negative things happen, we're going to rally as a people, but that's part of the human condition.
So school shootings are a part of the human condition.
Well, school shootings are a choice because we should have school resource officers. Do you think we should have armed guards? Not every school. Do you think we should have armed guards at every school in America?
I don't think so. What's keeping those
Okay, got
armed
it.
guards
No,
from
so do you think we should have armed guards at the football game tonight?
I don't think we need to.
You don't need to? I thought we were worried about gun violence. So no armed guards at the football game. Should we have armed guards in front of banks?
I was in a school shooting my senior year of high school, and an armed guard saved my life.
An armed guard saved your life?
Mm-hmm.
So if we had more armed guards in schools, would it be a better thing?
Absolutely.
I think so.
But what I'm getting at is we protect our money with guns, we protect our airplanes with guns, we protect our sporting events with guns, but we don't protect our kids with guns. Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
Thank you both.
I disagree.
Thank
I
you.
had a question too.
Okay, thank you both for your dialogue. Who needs a hat?
I need a hat. I'll take a hat.
I need a hat. There we go. All right, there we go. There we go. You really want one. All right. Okay, can you hear me okay on the audio? Is that okay? Yeah. Okay, so to answer your question, we need more state agencies to no longer require a college degree when they're actually hiring people. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to talk loud on this. I'm losing my voice. I got to do an event with Tucker. So yeah. So I'm sorry. I'm not gonna yell and lose my voice. That's bad for everybody. But to answer your question, we need more state agencies to no longer require a college degree when it comes to it. And now you're talking about the certification, is that right?
Yeah, like they won't certify you to be able to be like a funeral director, for example. You have to go.
A funeral director needs a college degree. So
yes.
that is a great point. That is a great place to try to reform in the state agencies. Try to say that we will no longer require a college degree when it comes to certification.
So would that be through your state legislature? Or
legislature and governor. The governor can definitely push that, but you have a terrible governor.
Awesome. Yeah,
God bless you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Great. Yeah.
1 second. Can I drop my bags? They're
Yes,
around
you can.
50
Fine.
to 40 pounds, and I've been wearing them for almost an hour now.
Okay.
Hang on. All right. Hello, my name's Marlar.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
How are you? You guys can see okay? Okay. Great.
So, I have a question about something.
Uh-huh.
What's your opinion on Springfield, Ohio right now?
Oh, I mean, it's terrible what's happening there. They're eating the cats and they're eating the geese.
Okay. So, I have a question. Do you think that immigration or people cannot contribute somehow to
Of course they
America?
can. Yeah. They have and they can. Yeah. Elon Musk has contributed a lot.
Yeah. So, I don't know
Do
how
you
to
do you
phrase this.
agree that immigrants could potentially harm a nation?
So what I agree on is that the border right now, how it's situated right now, is pretty bad.
Okay, we agree.
Because
Sorry, guys.
I believe that
Jeez.
the system right now is very unfair because immigrants that are even trying to, even though they're breaking the law, and we all know that that's pretty bad.
I'm glad you agree with that.
Like the 10 years is pretty long. My parents have to wait that long.
Right.
Are you allergic?
I'm definitely allergic to something. Yes.
The trees.
Yeah.
You know, shooting pollen. Sorry. So, my parents are actually not from here.
What
They're
country?
immigrants. Peru.
Okay.
Do you know where Peru's at?
I do know Peru. Yeah. It's
Ah,
in South
have you ever
America.
been there?
I've never been to Peru.
Beautiful country. Good food.
Is that
okay?
Quito?
No, Quito is Ecuador.
That's right.
Ecuador. Though it has some
okay.
cultural similarities
Yeah.
with Peru and Chile
Lima.
and Bolivia. Yeah, Lima.
That's right.
Though my parents were actually located from the Andean region.
Okay.
They had a history of, they're indigenously tied to that region. But they had to wait 10 years before they can get a visa to come here to work. And I believe that we need to, work on making the system better so that immigrants who really want to work, who are not criminals or bad people, to come here, and so that.
But do you
criminals
agree
can
that
stop.
the American citizens should be put first ahead of immigrants? Who should be
Yes.
prioritized?
And no, it's a bit of a mixed bag. There's always. Okay,
But doesn't
I'm
a
not sure what to
government
say here.
doesn't a government exist first to protect and to provide for its
Oh, hang
own
on.
people?
Oh, I stopped recording.
That's okay.
I just wanted to show this video to my sister.
No problem. Hello. Really quick, I'm going to get to another question, but just can you answer it?
Okay.
Don't you think that the government exists to first provide services and protection to its own citizens before non-citizens?
Let me tell you one thing. So, who exactly is an American citizen?
Well, I am. American passport holders.
I'm an American citizen as well. My parents raised me here in Kansas. Even though it's far away from Peru,
Right.
I'm a born
So
Canadian.
shouldn't the government put us first above someone who's not here?
yes and no.
But what's the no?
The no is, look, All right. How many people here are from different nations or different have cultural ancestries?
I don't think people can hear you. That's
No.
okay. I want to get to somebody else. But do you see where I'm coming from?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. God bless.
Everyone will be biased when it comes to this, especially when your parents are looking for a way to come to the country. You feel like what American is doing is not right. You know, I think that's how people feel. But a government is there to make sure that its citizens are well taken care of. And I think that is what American is doing right now, because what is the point of having a country whereby your citizens are, let's say, unemployed, and you're struggling to provide job for them, and you're getting a whole lot of people entering your country? You've not been able to settle the unemployment issue of your citizens. So how are they going to get jobs, those people entering your country? And I think that is why Donald Trump is trying to crack down on immigration. He wants to make sure that the people in the country are taken care of first before any other immigrants. And it might be selfish, but that is the best thing to do. You have to make sure people at home have something doing. If not, there will be high, crime rates, because, they are not doing anything for themselves. They have to look for a way to survive, or a means to survive. So the best thing is, instead of bringing more people, provide job for the ones there before bringing in more and more people. Talking about, gun and all, I feel it is nice to have weapon, to be able to protect yourself, because it's not every time you call 911 that they will turn up immediately. It takes few seconds for something bad to happen. So within that minute, you should be able to defend yourself while you wait for the authority. If people decide to break into your apartment, if you're able to hold them and wait for the authority can come in, then save you. But when you have nothing to defend yourself, they will easily break into your home and do whatever they want to do. So that is why Americans give people the right to own a gun, so long as you pass through, or you're able to, you pass through the tests. Your mental health need to be okay, and so many other tests. And I think that is a country that work, because in Nigeria, we are having insecurity issue in the northern part of Nigeria. 90% of people that owns guns are maybe force, the police force, the military force, the navy. They are the only ones allowed to make use of weapon. Before you can get a gun as a citizen, you have to pass through a whole lot of process. But assuming citizens have the right to own guns, these high crime rates would have dropped, because before you walk up to me with your weapon to attack me, you have to ask yourself, are you sure this guy don't own a gun? Are you sure he cannot defend himself? And the reason why high crime rates are still happening is because anyone that has a gun illegally can just walk up to anyone and assault them, because the people you're assaulting cannot defend themselves. But if everyone have a means of defending themselves, I think people will be mindful of where you go to assault people. This is beautiful comment from Charlie. I love this, and I want to see more videos like this. If you have any recommendation, let me know in the comment section. If this is your first time visiting the channel, click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and remain blessed.